This is KUAR Little Rock, rhythm and news on your radio and online at KUAR.org.
In the car, at home, or on the go, Little Rock's KUAR is Central Arkansas's national public radio station, offering familiar NPR programming throughout each day.
From NPR and WBEZ Chicago, this is Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me, the NPR News Quiz.
This is Science Friday. I'm Ira Plato. What grosses you out?
This is Fresh Air. I'm Terry Gross.
It's Morning Edition from NPR News. Good morning.
It's the Talk of the Nation from NPR News.
But national programming isn't all KUAR broadcasts. The station boasts a schedule rich with local programming as well. During the day, the KUAR news staff provides up-to-the-minute live local news and weather updates.
The temperature is 54 under mostly cloudy skies.
In-house reporters sift through the news releases and write up stories, while field reporters call in events and updates as they happen.
Burris told reporters after the session that he hopes
These local updates air during breaks in the national programs.
They want to stick to strictly fiscal and budget issues.
While the reporters prepare the news, other producers are creating show promos and informational inserts, like this one on the Civil War.
150 years ago, on February 7, 1862, James Timms of Little Rock ran an ad in the Arkansas Gazette saying, "Ran away from..."
These brief segments commemorate the 150th anniversary of the war. Each describes daily life for Arkansans during this trying time.
Before 1862 ended, thousands of black Arkansans would do as Joe did and flee their bondage as Union armies entered the state and gave them hope for a new life of freedom.
News, breaks, and promos are just a portion of the radio's regional offerings. In the evenings and on weekends, the station is rife with community content. One of these regular programs, Tales from the South, provides good old-fashioned Southern storytelling.
Southerners tend to write about, not all, but tend to be elements of family, tend to be elements of, history and past is important, of not just kind of being here right now, but all the things that have come before, whether it's cultural or societal or familial or whatever it is,
But on their wedding day, I prayed that God would destroy the church.
So the connection to the South is the writer, not the stories. Our stories have been set all over the world. Our stories have been set in Vietnam, they've been set in South America, Canada, and all the, pretty much probably every state.
Because my Kansas City prince and I were mesmerized by strains of Moon River, sugary Shirley temples, and each other.
I think it's that personal one-to-one contact that we're so don't even realize needing. We need that, and that's why people feel so good, either listening to the show or being here live. I really think that's a big part of it. Is that's human nature. Storytelling's been around since the beginning of time. That's how we passed on history. That's how we learn. It all has to do with storytelling.
Okay, just walk to the grapefruit. Just foot grapefruit and breathe, but don't walk like that. and don't breathe so damn.
Tales from the South has also been featured in special KUAR events like the Two Jewish Guys Hanukkah Special.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tales from the South meets Tales from the South Bronx.
The official name of the Hanukkah show is the Two Jewish Guys Hanukkah Special, a Little Rock Christmas Tradition. And I think the same people come every year. We get new people, but it's kind of like a tradition, and people come to it. Kind of like going to see Swan Lake or something,
It'll take a lot longer. It'll take maybe a few shows to get through it.
It's a fascinating story. Don't we all agree?
And I think it's good for the community, and it's all about laughing. The main part of the show is laughing at ourselves and, can't we all get along thing, which we do. There's no problem with that in this town.
The Two Jewish Guys, Leslie Singer and Phil Kaplan, have been staples on KUAR, not only with their Hanukkah special, but also during the radio station's biannual fundraising events.
I just think they find the whole idea of the thing amusing and hopefully a little entertaining. And like a lot of things on KUAR, you never know what you're going to find to listen to that grabs you, or gets your attention out of the ordinary.
My bubby and I had seltzer and syrup.
I thought it would be fun, and I thought it was fairly funny. funnier than it usually is during fundraising week. There's no really compelling reason to tune in. I mean, it's just two old Jewish guys carrying on, ad-libbing their way through a couple of hours.
We're saying Dot devised a secret language to transmit the ideas and pictures known as HTTP, Hebrew to the people.
Whether listening to the national programs or those locally produced, one thing is for certain. The programming is as diverse as the audience who listens. For the 7th Floor, I'm Michele Boyd.